Well met. Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be reading through Jujutsu Kaisen 140 to 149. So, last week's chapters very action heavy and definitely pushed the story along a lot. We finished the Shibuya incident after like 50 parts or whatever. And then it was a bit anticlimactic or very quick to change over to this situation which we are now in, which is the aftermath. So Tokyo is, a ghost town now, just full of curses. And you have Fushiguro, who's apparently in there looking for Yuji, while the Zenin clan is trying to name the head of the family. And Naoya is going there to kill both Yuji and Fushiguro. And then we now have Yuta back into the story, who has been named as Yuji's executioner. It's all kicking off. Even though like the arc just ended and Geto kind of got away, it's or fake Geto, I guess. It feels like there's just so much more that we need to explore. But that is pretty much the recap. Where we left off was Yuji and Choso were found by Naoya, and there's like who's supposed to be named the head of the Zayn clan. And then Yuta literally just showed up. So that's going to be very interesting. The only thing I did have questions about as well was we didn't hear anything about Shoko and Nobara from the results of like the Shibuya incident. We know the principal was with Shoko, and the principal has been marked as like he was with Gojo, working with Gojo as like a partner in crime kind of thing. He's associated, so he's been exiled as well. Exiled, suspended from. He's not part of the Jujutsu sorcerers anymore. So maybe Shoko's just gone off with him and taken the wounded as well. But I'm sure we will find out. It is time to get into it though, starting with chapter 140. Here we go. The title of the chapter is called Execution, and it has Yuta on the front. This is going to be good, straight up. Okay. Who are you? Yuji. And then Choso. Whoever he is, his objective appears to be... And then Yuta stands on the railing, just slams down. That's some force right there. You okay, bud? Yuta just breaks through one of the... I don't even know what that is. That's just like an upper road. What? Such force. Yuji and Choso are stunned. Who's with Itadori? So you're Yuji's executioner. Wait a second, Naoya. I'm on your side. You're Okotsu, right? Okotsu. He's the second year Fushiguro mentioned. Just like Gojo Sensei. He's a special grade sorcerer. Who are you? I'm Naoya Zane, Maki's cousin. I'm also here to kill Itadori. You gotta run. Don't worry, I won't interfere. But in return... Huh? Blondie is a speed type, but there's a hidden trick to it. Playing chase with him could be bad, so I'll take him. Will you be alright? Yeah, I will, but the one they want is you, Yuji. Yuji, this way Yuji won't have to fight human sorcerers or feel bad about leaving me. Such a handful. Just thinking about getting away from Okotsu, the one with the dark hair. Guessing he's the same type as Satoru Gojo. If you fight him, you'll die. Wait. Even if you kill Itadori, will you refrain from telling your superiors for a while? He's bait for someone I want to meet. I wish I hadn't mentioned Megumi. That was scary. I'll meet you at yesterday's spot. Alright. So Yuji and Choso made their plans. Very well. I'll leave the other one to you. And then someone has got their hands together going in. there's like a huge spark, and I'm guessing Naoya's face as he charges in. Wait, no, Yuta and Naoya go in on Choso. Why is Choso clapping? Wait. he's trying to start his bloodbending. They're just too quick. So Yuji legs it. Okay. So Naoya is on Choso, and Yuji is trying to book it, but Yuta is right there. He's fast, all the while holding that drawn katana. He's fast. I expected to take him out in my initial rush. Did they guess I'd try to block Okotsu? And so Naoya grabs Choso's head. I think he does, and he like lands a hit. Backs off a bit. I saw you earlier. That was blood manipulation, right? I don't know why you have that, but other than piercing blood, it's not that frightening. In order to use piercing blood, you need convergence, which requires charging up. I don't need to say the rest for you to understand. So, this is checkmate. So now you die. No, I'm warning you. Do you think you can leave here alive after trying to hurt my little brother? And then that's a powerful panel from Choso, by the way. Very nice. Then Yuji and Yuta are running along. They see like an overturned car. Yuji jumps over it, and Yuta is just quick. He just gets around it. Grabs onto it, flips over again. I was sure I sliced him, but you're like Maki, he realizes. And then he stops. Usually he's just punching through the car right now. I think he hits it into him. I can't shake this guy out in the open. Now is my chance to dart inside. And then the car just lands where he was going to run. Surprised? I don't look like the power type. Despite not having much power, he has an immense amount of cursed energy. I'm actually on the weak side. He compensates for his lack of power with cursed energy reinforcement. Everyone does it, but when he does, you're the exact opposite of me. You noticed, huh? I've got more than Gojo Sensei. Cursed energy, that is. Huh? But Sensei has the 6 eyes, so the energy that's lost when he activates a cursed technique is infinitesimally close to 0. Of course, Sensei is the best. After all, I can run out of cursed energy, but he doesn't. Now, I'm done talking. Takes up a pose, then just charges in, slashing with the katana. Seriously? The flow of energy for an elite sorcerer is difficult to read, but for different reasons than you. An elite fighter has greater accuracy in controlling cursed energy, and then you can kind of see it. It's got a silhouette charging up a punch, and you can see like the glow focused on his hand, a right punch, making it difficult to predict an attack until the moment it's executed. An elite is like fully charged up, all the time. So it's like they're not feigning, but they're holding it in until the right moment. Is it really a right punch? But this guy, his whole body, including his katana, is constantly surging with cursed energy. The problem isn't about reading his moves, is every attack can be decisive, and he can restrict all damage to a minimum. You've got it from here, remembering Nanami's words. Sorry, but I can't die just yet. Ooh. Okay, that is a quick one to start it off with. Let's look up the next one quick. Not bad. We are getting straight into it. Alright, 141. The front of the back. So we're still with Yuta and Yuji. They're having a bit of a brawl. Yuta slashing, Yuji dodges. First, I need to do something about that katana. As long as I can steal my body with cursed energy, I don't fear blades. But if I think that way about this human opponent, it'll make mincemeat of me in no time. He knows Yuta's a threat. Alright, so Yuji jumps into a car? Is that what I'm seeing? I think it is. Oh, he jumps through. Okay. And he sees a knife in there. I think that's what that is. As he jumped through the car. So he like goes through the front of it and then stops, turns around. Yeah, he's got a knife. A knife? Where did he get that? Oh, must be from the four-wheel drive. Is it an SUV? I suppose it's a survival knife. If it isn't a special cursed tool, I don't need to fear it. And then Yuji's coming in with the dagger. Don't be scared. Close in. Imbue the knife with cursed energy. Depending on the type, I recommend training with a focus on weapons. But it's no good to rely on cursed tools to the point of neglecting cursed energy control. So, you're not ready for something like this yet, Yuji. Slaughter Demon is for an emergency. That was when he was training. Now he's just got a normal one. And then he's blocking a katana with it, but it's kind of screeching. I haven't learned this. You're too focused on my katana, kicks him. Giving me a forward kick from him is incredibly powerful. Then Yuta's got katana going for a slash. Yuji's got it in one hand, but his dagger breaks and it looks like he just gets cut. What? Oh, but he did dodge the slash. He's standing on the tip of the sword as it hit the floor, and then he broke it. Okay, so Yuta gets knocked back a little bit. He broke it. Well, of course, he is Gojo Sensei's pupil. This was never gonna be easy. My wound is deep, but my guts are all still intact, and now we're both unarmed. And then something, Rika, just appears to grab, is like a hand covering his face. What's going on? Yeah. Oh no. We were just playing, Rika. Rika? What is that? Is that a Shikigami? Where did it come from? It's like holding him fully. I can't move. It's too strong. Hold him for me. And then he just stabs him. Just like that. Yuji's just looking at it. Rika looks like she's zipped out of there. Yuji's just staring, dumbfounded. What just happened? Sorry, Itadori. There's Yuta. And then Sukuna. And then he starts smiling. What's going on here? Does he know? Alright. Then we are back at the tunnel where we started with Choso and Naoya. Choso just gets smashed into a wall. Although this is happening like super quickly. Yeah, he's fast. I have no idea what kind of curse technique he's using. And he's overwhelming me, so I don't think he'll choose to disclose it. Forget about convergence. I can't even control the blood outside my body. You're tough. Seriously, who are you? I am the oldest of 10 siblings. Flowing red scale stack. Oh, and that is the end of the chapter. Okay. Well, not bad. We are advancing in the fights very quickly. So we are right where we left off again. I'm the oldest of 10 siblings. Chapter 142, A Big Brother's Back. It doesn't sound inspiring for a chapter title. Oh no, is Choso in trouble? That's no answer. I'm asking about your curse technique and toughness. He like jumps forward. Choso, what was that? I think he fired something. Choso dodges and turns to see Naoya. Ah, okay. He's adjusted to me. Flowing red scale. He's focusing that technique in his extraocular muscles to raise his dynamic visual octi. Oh, acuity. Sorry, I think that is. And then Naoya still like lands a hit in him. Too bad for you, but I always act on the assumption that you'll counter. Oh. Then Choso hits the wall, or he's losing, well, he's been opened a little bit in like his side chest, lower chest, ribs. I don't know how to call that. He's bleeding a lot. He's like keeping himself up on the wall. Since you're a pain in the ass, I thought it best to use this weapon, and he's just got a dagger. You've got blood manipulation, so stopping bleeding is your forte. But how long can you last against me while paying attention to that? Gotta clean it before sheathing. You're well prepared. Honestly, it isn't cool for a sorcerer to walk around with a weapon, so keep it a secret. I don't like this guy. Those who wield weapons are dependent on them to win, and there are a lot of sorcerers who carry them around. So why is it... Anyway, okay, moving forward. The way my older brothers show them off is pathetic. I'm amazed at how they complained about Toji. Toji was a little bit different, bro. Like a cut above the rest by far. So you hate your brothers? Yeah, that's right. There's no point to big brothers who are inferior to their little brothers. What? They should hang themselves. Whoa! What? Maybe it's because of them that you are who you are. Choso's reflecting right now. Ah, did you just say something nauseating? How absurd. Whether they're superior or inferior, older brothers are role models for their younger brothers. The older brother takes the wrong path, the younger brothers can avoid it. If I take the right path, my little brothers can follow behind. I'm kind of liking Choso's character right now. What if you're strong because your older brothers are weak? You asked why I'm tough. I'll tell you. It's because I didn't have someone to guide me, so I kept making mistakes. Nonetheless, I must walk ahead of my little brothers. Man has literally left a pool of blood on the floor. That's got to be a technique, right? That's why I'm strong. Okay, yeah, the blood is flowing like a river. What is he doing? How can he bleed that much and live? Death paintings have mixed blood from cursed spirit and humans. They have a special constitution capable of converting cursed energy into blood. As long as they have cursed energy, they won't die of blood loss. Oh damn. Okay. So he's actually got... Oh, he's fine. For now. As long as you don't drain him with cursed energy, he's all good. So Choso is literally like a water or proper bloodbender right now. Just guiding it towards Naoya. He forced me away and I lost sight of him because of that massive amount of blood. Crap. And then something spins out at him, at Naoya. He dodges. What a slow attack. He must be dying from blood loss after all. And then you just see him off to the side. He's about to use his conversions, was it? About to use his pinpoint attack. Just misses. I cannot let this touch me. Does he land on it or in it there? Or is he like, as the wave's coming in, he just steps between it? It's hard to tell. And then he notices Choso's coming in for a kick behind. He blocks it. He gets blood on him. My legs feel heavy. Is he controlling the bloodstains on my Hakama? And then he's got his mez all prepped. He looks kind of like a butterfly with that, honestly. He's got like the wings just popping out. You know what comes next? This is checkmate. Choso's just standing there charging up. You sure? My curse technique traces movement at 24 FPS. He does have a similar. So that's why we saw a frame in the earlier chapter. Okay. The curse technique traces movement at 24 FPS. So it's no problem for me to move despite being in this bind. Go on. Try it. And then Choso is just giving him that dead stare. It's powerful. Naoya runs forward, then shocked. Why? This move was a Choso original. Why isn't he releasing his attack? Born of Choso honing his own curse technique for 150 years? Choso's old. And then he calls it supernova. Oh. He had like an attack between them. Oh, okay. This is kind of what we saw before, except different. So he's got like a condensed blood spot in between them, and then he just explodes it out right at Naoya. He takes that hit. Naoya gets hit so much there. Probably bleeding, but it's very hard to tell. Sorry, but you didn't love your brothers, and I can understand that. Uh-oh, and Yucha's coming in from behind. He's just dragging Yuji. Choso's got a stud look on his face. What? And Yucha's backhands. Choso, no. Oh, looks like you're hurt. Naoya. Yucha's hand is like on fire. It's like from the example we saw earlier. Oh, okay. Very nice. Very good chapters so far. Pen has stopped working. Wow, rest in peace. Alright. Chapter 143. Looks like you're hurt, Naoya. This title is One More Time. He's glaring at Yuta. Don't look down on me, kid. And then Naoya is puking up something. He did get hit. What? Poison? Can blood manipulation do that? No, this isn't the effect of a curse technique. There was so much blood. He isn't human. A fully fleshed curse? My body is rejecting non-human blood that entered me. Shall I heal you? Now he just looks up at Yuta like that. Oh my goodness. My reversed curse technique can heal people. In return, please inform your superiors of Itadori's death. He hasn't done it yet. Oh, okay. Where's this going? No one's there to save it. Okay. Please inform your superiors of Itadori's death. And then we see it's pure dark panel. Jin. Hey, Jin. Yes, father. If it's about her, I'm leaving. Wait. This is Itadori's family. Okay. Dark panels. Jin, you can live your life however you like, but give up on that woman. You'll die. That grandpa? Is this baby Yuji? Don't talk about such things in front of Yuji. There it is. They say babies remember more than we think. I know you wanted a child, and that didn't happen with Kaori, but her death was father-in-law. Oh my goodness, I was right. Wait. What? Oh no. This is what I thought Choso was implying, except he made it sound like it was his father, but it was his mother. Oh no. So Grandpa knows something's up from the get-go, but so Yuji's mother had already died, and then yeah, wait, but wait, this doesn't make sense. But her death, is this not correct? We need to keep reading. Oh no, this is messed up. So I know you wanted a child, and that didn't happen with Kaori, but her death was. And then I'm guessing this is Yuji's mom, father-in-law. Yes. Oh, messed up. That's messed up. What are you talking about? And then just ends. Yuji's awake. Oh, the boys. Yuta and Yuji sitting around a campfire. Yuta's looking kind of gloomy, not gonna lie. What? What a relief, says Yuta. Man is laughing right now. Okay, this is good. This is good. Eh? I was thinking it was around September. Gojo Sensei came to see me. He asked me to watch over you. So I had to put on this act. There it is. Act? I've got this bad feeling, Gojo. If anything happens to me, you need to take care of the current first year and second year students, Yuta. Akari should be fine. If anything happens, like you getting a girlfriend, now you're a comedian, huh? Well, I can't imagine that would happen to you. I'm especially concerned about first year Yuji Itadori. Just like you, he was up for secret execution. If you could keep an eye out, I would appreciate it. Then we're half flashing back still. Where's Miguel? He doesn't want to see you. That face. Instead of allowing a different executioner or having all information about you being hidden, I decided this workaround was best. But they aren't dumb, so in order to get to Jujutsu headquarters to approve me as executioner, I entered a binding vow to kill you. Kill is in quotation marks. So I killed you. Sorry about that. Then why am I still alive? Because of reverse curse technique. The same time your heart stopped, I instantaneously healed you with reverse curse technique. I thought it might work based on what I've heard about you. Not many people know I can take positive energy, as is, and output it. You're just powerful. Nice. Yeah. This is the second time your death has been staged. Given the circumstances, they may soon find out. But for a time they'll consider officially your death sentence complete. Why are you doing all this? Because you're important to people who are important to me. Nice. I too once bore a power I couldn't handle. I thought it had been forced on me, but I had invited it upon myself. But not you. The power you bear isn't your own. You aren't to blame. This is a good conversation right here. You don't understand. It isn't about whether it's my fault, but Itadori. Wait, Fushiguro is here, okay. Whew, not bad. Fushiguro, what are you doing? Let's head back to Jujutsu High. The barrier around the school is loosening. As long as no one directly sees your face, it should be no problem for you to go back. Or rejoin the other students and stop. Don't act like everything is normal. Don't act like nothing happened. And then there was a sorry, but I can't die just yet. Yuta here is this, but I bet he's unsure of whether or not he deserves to live. That's why he held back when fighting me. I killed people because of me. Lots of people died. It's our fault. Shiguro, don't be selfish. Of course you would say that. And give up all alone. Don't be selfish and give up all alone. Big sigh from Megumi. We aren't heroes fighting for justice, we're Jujutsu sorcerers. No one can ever truly judge us. We must continually prove the worth of our existence. And we don't have the luxury of thinking about ourselves. We've just got to save people. I believe that was the original principle behind your actions. And then Yuji's just thinking, no, for Shiguro. It's because as long as I'm around, you will suffer. So start by saving me, Itadori. Oh, yes. Kind of lets him a little speechless right there. Noritoshi Kamo has made plans for those involved with Jujutsu to face off in a culling game. And Sumiki is ensnared in that. So I'm begging you, Itadori. I need your strength. He needs to protect his family. Also, who is this in the top? What, in the left? Someone's walking away bleeding. Is that Choso? I hope that's Choso. Kind of looks like it with the neck, but he's still blacked out on his clothes. Unless it's just blood all over him. So, Noritoshi Kamo, that is the pretty much Geto now. You're gonna have to refer to him as Kamo. Okay, and we did see when he activated like his big curse with Uzumaki. Ushiguro's mom, she's there. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, we get a set of rules. Okay, the culling game rules. After awakening a curse technique, players must declare their participation in the culling game at a colony of their choice within 19 days. Any player who breaks the previous rule shall be subject to curse technique removal. Non-players who enter the colony become players at the moment of entry and shall be considered to have declared participation in the culling game. Players score points by ending lives of other players. Points are determined by the game master. Great. And indicate the value of a player's life. As a general rule, sorcerers are worth 5 and non-sorcerers are worth 1. Excluding the point value of a player's own life, players may expend 100 points to negotiate with the game master to add 1 new rule to the culling game. In accordance with the previous rule, the game master must accept any proposed new rule unless it has a marked and long-lasting effect on the culling game. It can't change what it is in the long run. Player's score remains the same for 19 days. That player shall be subject to curse technique removal. My goodness. Okay, well, still kicking off. Never stopped, really. Chapter 144. Noritoshi Kamo has made plans for those involved with Jujutsu to face off in a culling game. And Sumiki is ensnared in that. So I'm begging you, Itadori. Chapter 144 is titled That Place. I need your strength. You're a strong kid, so help people. And then Akotsu Senpai. Sukuna is plotting something involving Fushiguro. He probably took over my body in Shibuya because I ate 10 fingers all at once. I've ingested 15 fingers so far. Even if I ate all remaining 5 in one go, I doubt he'd be able to take control. But if I ever switch with Sukuna again, please don't hesitate to kill me. I think you could do that. Oh. Understood. I'll do what I can. Fushiguro, what should I do? Oh my goodness. First, we'll go back to Jujutsu High and contact Master Tengen. We need to find out how to remove the seal on the prison realm. Also, what are Noritoshi Kamo's concrete objectives and future motives? The culling game is Jujutsu terrorism like never before. To fix this mess, we need to find the answers to those questions, and I think only Master Tengen knows. Maybe Tsukumo knows? I already spoke to her. This was her idea. She's hiding in Jujutsu High too. Hiding? She wants to avoid the higher-ups. The problem is Master Tengen's concealing barrier. Over 1,000 doors are continually shuffling, but only one leads to the tomb of the Star Corridor where Master Tengen resides. And we can't contact Master Tengen if we don't pick the right one. Sorry, Fushiguro. I have to ask. What happened to Kugisaki? And then he's looking down. No. Wait, really? He's not saying anything. It's not confirmed. There you go. I get it. I get it. Okay. Feels bad, man. No. And then Choso just comes out of nowhere. About that barrier, there must be a way past it. Oh, you were listening? What do you mean, Choso? Mahito once stole Sukuna's fingers and the death painting wounds, right? We can do the same thing. I like this guy. What a squadron we have here assembled. Okay. So we are at Jujutsu High, I'm guessing. Oh, Juki and who is that? Is that Maki? Got a scar on it. Okay. I mean, understandable, but long time no see. But not really. Maki senpai? Oh, hi. Maki, is it okay for you to move around? Yeah, no problem. Is it no problem? Can't be helped with burn scars. Even reverse curse technique leaves a mark. But expect nothing less from someone physically gifted through heavenly restriction. Physically gifted through heavenly restriction. It was her inborn physical toughness, not curse tolerance, that saved her life. Ah. It's too bad about the business with the head of the family. Well, I wasn't going for it. Okay. Megumi. What about Master Tengen's barrier? About that, Choso, I'll explain. Choso is just part of the crew right now. This is great. Between the doors and the womb lies the cursed warehouse where Jujutsu High sorcerers store. Jujutsu High stores cursed tools and objects. The doors leading to a tomb, and then there's a warehouse separate. It holds the remains of my younger brothers, Naranso, Shouso, Tanso, Sanso, Kotsuso, and Shoso. Even if they are remains, with the 6 together, a side effect of my curse technique should provide some guidance. Good. That's fine, but who is this guy? For now, think of him as my big brother. Yuji! Let's go. Ah. There. Without a doubt, my brothers sleep beyond those doors. Let's open them. And then they open the doors. What is this? A forest of like trees, but they look withered. Let's go. There's an elevator to the tomb. Sure, sir. I know. I'll return. Wait just a little longer. Okay. So Choso has to head off, I think. Oh, right. His brother. Okay, of course. His brothers are in there, but they have to keep going for now. So they go down an elevator. Bloodstains? What happened here? Does time flow differently? Surely that's not bloodstains from. There's no. Okay. It was 11. It was 11 years ago. Now that I think about it, that's when everything began to get distorted. They didn't clean it up. Yuta and Maki are just like, what's going on? Alright, everyone. The main shrine is through here. And then, damn it. It's just pure white space. Leading to a room of nothingness. There's nothing here. This is the main shrine? No. It's rejecting us. Tengen doesn't interfere with this world, but I thought contact was possible now that the 6 eyes are sealed. Maybe it isn't rejecting all of us, but only me? I was too optimistic. Shiguro is just like, eh. Let's head back. Sumiki doesn't have time. Leaving so soon? Oh, they both turn around. It's a pleasure to meet you. Child of the Zenin. Michizane's descendant. Death painting room. Wait. Hang on. Child of the Zenin, Fushiguro. Michizane's descendant. So that's Maki. Okay. Wait, no. Maki's child of Zenin. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten her name. But the other girl is with them. Death painter room Choso and Sukuna's vessel. Okay. So Tengen just appears. No shrine, just Tengen. And he greets them all well. So far. Okay. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't talking to the girl at all. Okay, okay, never mind. We're gonna start this again. Chapter 145. It is Yuki. I thought it was Yuki. I didn't see the name, so I was second guessing myself. Okay. Aren't you gonna say hello to me, Tengen? Chapter 145. The back. This guy? This person? This person is Tengen. This isn't the first time we've met. Yuki, Tsukumo. Why did you close off the tombs of the Star Corridor? I was afraid you might be in alignment with Kenjaku. After all, I cannot see into the human heart. Okay. Kenjaku? The sorcerer who was once Noritoshi Kamo is now inhabiting the body of Suguru Geto. Okay. The name suggests compassion and salvation. Give me a break. Master Tengen, why do you look like that, Yuji? Sure has guts, cutting in on an important discussion. I may be immortal, but I'm not immune to aging. After 500 years, you'd look like this too. For real? 11 years ago, after failing to merge with a star plasma vessel, my aging accelerated and my self-awareness as an individual diminished. The very world became myself. But there wasn't another star plasma vessel then. And that's why your voice doesn't proliferate? So Yuki's kind of still learning what happened. So yeah, we're going to call Geto Kamo Geto or something from now on. Okay. I'm not sure who Kenjaku is. I've heard the name before. I've heard them mention it, but I'm not sure where they fit in. Okay. Excuse me, but we came to ask about Kenjaku's objectives and how to open the prison realm. Wait. Ignore that. They literally just explained it. Kenjaku, the sorcerer who was once Noritoshi Kamo. So Kenjaku is what the thing inhabiting Geto calls itself now. Okay. Excuse me, but we came to ask about Kenjaku's objectives and how to open the prison realm. Will you tell us what you know? I wish I could simply say yes, but there is one condition. Yuta Okotsu, Yuki Tsukumo, and the death painting womb. 2 of you must remain here to serve as my guards. Guards? Aren't you immortal? Are you worried about the seal? No fair, you haven't even told us why or for how long we'd have to do it. So then I shall speak of Kenjaku. His objective is to force the evolution of all human beings throughout the land of Japan. We heard that, but what exactly does he intend? Why didn't Kenjaku use your barrier that time and turn everyone in Japan into sorcerers via idol transfiguration? He lacks the cursed energy to do that. Cursed energy that has been refined through Uzumaki cannot return to the sorcerer. Triggering an evolution in each individual with a cursed technique is incredibly inefficient. The method of evolution that Kenjaku has chosen is the merging of humankind and me. Is that even possible? What was it again? That isn't that impossible for anyone but a star plasma vessel? Yes, the way I was before. But now that I have evolved for the past 11 years, it would not be impossible for me to merge with someone other than a star plasma vessel. Uh-oh. But you're one person, right? How could you merge with multiple people? I am not what you see before you at this moment. My evolved soul exists all around us. As I said, myself is now the world itself. Human who merges with me transforms into something greater than a sorcerer, as a new being that is both there and not there. Tang is speaking in riddles right now. I possess barrier techniques, so I am able to maintain this form and self-control even after evolving. However, if humankind evolves, and even if only one person rages out of control, the world will end. Why? There would be no boundaries between individuals, so evil would spread instantaneously. The impurity of 100 million people would flood the world. What just happened to Tokyo would happen to the entire world. Why would Kenjaku do that? I do not know. As I said, I cannot read the human heart. So why don't you just refuse to merge? That is the problem. Now that I have evolved, I am more cursed spirit than human being. That makes me a target for cursed spirit manipulation. Oh no. It keeps getting better. Everyone's like, excuse me? Considering Kenjaku's ability as a sorcerer, might be able to seize me the moment we encounter each other. That is why my main body is rejecting everything at the tombs of the Star Corridor. And the reason you want guards, right? Yes. Kenjaku is the second most powerful barrier user after me. I do not know when he will undo the seal on the tombs. Why now? Kenjaku prevented a merging with a star plasma vessel and forced your evolution, and wants to consume and control you through curse manipulation. Apparently he was involved with Sukuna, so he's been a sorcerer for at least 1,000 years. So why now? I, the star plasma vessel, and the 6 eyes are all connected by fate. In the past, Kenjaku has twice lost to sorcerers of the 6 eyes. Okay, Gojo is coming back at some point then. The second time, he took no chances and killed the star plasma vessel and 6 eyes less than 1 month after they were born. My goodness. Nonetheless, on the day of merging, the 6 eyes and the star plasma vessel appeared. After that, Kenjaku switched to sealing instead of eradicating the 6 eyes and began searching for the prison realm, because 2 bearers of the 6 eyes cannot appear at the same time. Okay. But then, the unexpected happened 11 years ago when Toji Zane intervened. As okay. He was physically gifted through heavenly restriction, and on top of that, he was an anomaly who had escaped from cursed energy. As a human being who had escaped fate through the power of restriction, he destroyed our destinies. Then came along a boy with cursed manipulation. Suddenly, all the pieces had come together except for the prison realm. Then, even that fell into his hands 6 years ago. So why is this culling game happening? It's like breaking in the body prior to merging. Okay, so yeah, he's getting Tengen more used to the cursed energy before he just gets in there, I guess. It's not impossible to merge with someone other than a star plasma vessel, but it is highly unlikely and would be incomplete at present. The culling game uses the player's cursed energy and the boundaries binding barriers in a ritual for conveying the human beings of this country to the other side. I don't quite know what that bit means, but sure. Through that custom, he will begin merging with me. However, in order to perform such a ritual, Kenjaku has undertaken certain binding vows. Let me reread that again real quick. The game uses players' cursed energy and the boundaries binding barriers in a ritual for conveying the human beings of this country to the other side. Okay. Okay, sure. We'll just go with it for now. One stipulates that he is not the game master. However, this does not work in your favor, because the culling game will not end even if you kill him. The game will continue until all the players are dead, or all the players refuse participation and die. Kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. The clause mentioning long-lasting additions to the rules ensures that nothing can interrupt the ritual, which means, then rule number 6 is brought forward. Excluding the point value of a player's own life, players may expend 100 points to negotiate with the game master to add one new rule to the culling game. We have no choice but to participate in the culling game and add a rule whereby Sumiki and other unwilling participants can get out. We should also free Gojo Sensei. That guy could settle everything all on his own. Master Tengen, first decide who stays. And Yuji's like, tell us. So we have Yuki and Choso. I will stay. Yuji, you absolutely need a Kotsu or this woman's cooperation. Especially if Noritoshi Kamo or if Kenjaku comes here for Tengen. Ending his life means salvation for my little brothers. And I'm not done talking to Tengen. Is that alright, Akotsu? Yeah, I don't want to leave the others. So we're going to have Yuta, Yuji, and Megumi. What a tag team. Alright, thank you. And then what is he doing? He's reaching in a gap in reality? What is that? This is necessary for freeing Satoru Gojo. It is the back of the prison realm. Wait. Okay. Man just pulled out an item from his inventory. The back of the prison realm. Back? I've never heard of that. You mean like a back gate? That is correct. Before Kenjaku found it, the prison realm was outside my barrier. I believe it was overseas. By sealing the rear gate, I was hiding the existence of the front, but it was no use. Satoru Gojo is also sealed inside this rear gate. Then if we can open it, we can... No. The authority to open the gate rests with Kenjaku as the bearer of the front. Breaking it open requires either the inverted spear of heaven that nullifies curse techniques or the black rope that disrupts and cancels curse technique effects. But Satoru Gojo sealed the inverted spear of heaven overseas 11 years ago, or destroyed it. Why'd you do that, Sensei? And last year, Satoru Gojo got rid of all the black rope. Why did that guy do that? Of course he did. Actually, I looked for the remaining black rope with Miguel in Africa. Oh, that's why you went overseas, huh? Yeah, but it was a fruitless effort. There isn't any more. But there is a way, right? Yes. Among the players participating in the culling game is a sorcerer from 1,000 years ago who calls herself an angel. Her curse technique can extinguish any curse technique. Okay. Culling game player. Hana Kurusu. Interesting. This is a completely new character that I think we are getting right here. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It's all kicking off, boys. The plan's about to go 100% right. Just like Shibuya. Oh no. Chapter 146. She can extinguish curse techniques. About the culling game is the title of the chapter. Yes, the angel's curse technique can open the back of the prison realm. Do you know where she is now? The colony in the east side of Tokyo. The game barriers reject me, so I don't have any more information. I will begin my explanation there. Is he generating a map on the floor? That's pretty cool. There are 10 colonies around Japan. They are connected by barriers that form a line that sends humans in Japan to the other side. Okay. He keeps saying the other side. So this would end up like this. So he's inverted it, and what is this? What is this picture of? Picture of Japan with like points all over it, and then 2 points have flipped to the other side of the map. Is Hokkaido not included because of the Jujutsu Society's barrier? Correct. It has already been established as a vast sacred area. Well, that's the rugged lands for you. Conveyance to the other side may sound exaggerated, but a curse fell on everyone in Japan as preparation for a merger. How long will it take to complete the ritual? Depends on the game, but 2 months should suffice. That is a short time limit, okay? Alright. So, next page. 1. After awakening a curse technique, players must declare their participation in the culling game at a colony of their choice within 19 days. Okay, so this is what they were looking at before, was like the entries to this. Right now, it's 9 AM, November 9. The player's sorcerers awakened on midnight, October 31st. So Sumiki has roughly 10 days and 15 hours to declare her participation. Any player who breaks the previous rule shall be subject to curse technique removal. Master Tengen, you said refusing to participate results in death? That is correct. Curse technique removal? That rule also applies to sorcerers who join in, right? I think that suggests removal isn't achieved through idle transfiguration. It's not prescription, but removal. So there is no binding vow, which means something happens to your brain. And I think that means you die. Otherwise, everyone would refuse to participate. Shoko was right. Oh wait, that is Shoko. They've seen Shoko. Shoko was right, but that means sorcerers like me who don't have a curse technique aren't at risk. What about Panda? Does he even have a brain? Whoa. Rule number 3. Non-players who enter the colony become players at the moment of entry and shall be considered to have declared participation in the game. So, what about the civilians who are already inside a barrier? They will be given at least one chance to exit. For real? How generous. There is no rule about entering or exiting colonies. From the start, players receive the clear objective of exiting the barriers. I suppose that is for stimulating the game. In order to confine the players, the premise that they entered of their own free will is important. Free will, yeah. Under threat of death, free will, please enter. So that's the increase or decrease of barrier effectiveness that I mentioned. Number 4. Players score points by ending lives of other players. Points are determined by the game master and indicate the value of a player's life. As a general rule, sorcerers are 5 points, non-sorcerers are 1. As a general rule, seems a bit vague, no? Ushiguro? That's nothing. About this game master. Each player will receive a shikigami called a kugane. Kugane. Looks like a little bee, but with a pointy tail for a stinger. But Kagane is less game master than interface. You may think of the game master as the culling games program. What? Rule 6. Excluding the point value of a player's own life, players may expend 100 points to negotiate with the game master to add a new rule to the game. Add? We can't subtract rules that already exist. But maybe there are roundabout ways to counteract rules. In accordance with the previous rule, this is 7. The game master must accept any proposed new rule unless it has a marked and long-lasting effect on the game. Is that fair? Yeah, that gives the game master a lot of leeway. Actually, you may expect an equitable decision. The players are subject to strict rules. Sorcery-wise, Kenjaku is due no further bias. Rule 8. The player's score remains the same for 19 days. That player shall be subject to curse technique removal. I have to kill people again? Ushiguro. No. I have a few ideas. Maki, well, that's all the info we've got. Now we each have a role to play. Yuki and Choso will remain here to guard Master Tengen. They're part of this too though, so they can't guard for more than 19 days, right? Well, time's already started. I will return to the Zain clan and collect cursed tools. Soon after Satori was sealed, the Kamo and Zenin clans cleaned out Jujutsu High's cursed warehouse. Of course it did. What? But Megumi is now the clan's leader. What? I'll explain it later. Thanks to that, it's possible to search the Zenin warehouse at length. But first, Master Tengen, understood. Juzo Kumiya's workshop, right? It would be appreciated. Afterward, I will find Panda and help address the game. And you, Yuta? I'm going to enter a colony right away to take part in the game. Before Sumiki, Fushiguro, and the others participate, I want to gather information. Thanks. I'll be on my own again. I'll avoid nearby colonies so we don't end up killing each other. And in case something happens to Sumiki, barriers may block cell phone reception. He'll avoid colonies so we don't end up killing each other, or just in case something happens to Sumiki. Barriers may block cell phone reception, so we may be out of touch for a while. And then he realizes, like, if I ever switch with Sukuna again, don't hesitate to kill me. Their promise. Thinking about how it would be safer for Fushiguro if Yuta were near Itadori, but it would be more efficient strategically for Yuta to operate alone. Don't even think about it. It'll be fine. If that happens and I die, just have him kill you. The point is to not let that happen, right? Senpai? Yeah. You guys go to Kinji as planned. Kinji Hakari, a suspended 3rd year. Anyway, we're short-handed, so we gotta rope in whoever we can. Is that guy tough? Well, he's moody, Yuta. But when he gets worked up, he's stronger than I am. That is not true, says Maki. Then the boy's walking out. Choso. Thanks. I appreciate it. Don't die, okay? And then Yuki's looking at Choso. Are you crying? Okay, where are we now? We are in a city. Is this like the opening of something? Some guys holding a sign on stage. Is that a banana in your pocket? Lovely. Is this a comedy thing? What's going on? Thank you very much. What is going on? Takaba, how long are you going to do these dumb jokes? Just stop. It's getting depressing for me too. Yeah, I know. How old are you again? I'm 35, so quit it already. The industry does have late bloomers who for some reason suddenly hit it big, but they didn't just suddenly get funny. They were always funny, they just hadn't been discovered yet. But that's not you, and with the way Tokyo is right now, take it from me, find something you're cut out for. The guy walks out. I don't dislike your jokes, Takaba. And neither of you seem to understand that even guys who aren't funny can make it. Like a one-hit wonder type of thing? No. Two types of comics will always be in demand. Comics who are funny, and comics who think they are funny. Which are you? I'd say it's 50-50, but maybe it's more like 70-30. Culling game player. Fumihiko Takaba. Okay. Comedian enters the fray. Interesting. What is going on here? Chapter 147. Even pandas. Oh no, is this Principal and Panda? What happened? We must read. Yaga. Wait, he's in prison. Of course he is. Conspiring with Gojo. What exactly is that thing, baby panda? It's possible for an artificial cursed corpse to operate independently to a greater degree than other manipulation techniques. But it consumes the cursed energy that a sorcerer gives it as a power source. That thing's cursed energy belongs to itself, so it's self-supporting. The higher-ups are currently trying to designate you as special grade and officially impose an indefinite restraint upon you. Because if you can intentionally make those, you can make an army. So answer me, Yaga. Do you truly not know how that thing was made? No, I don't. And then that was while he was in prison. Is he out now? The black around the panels is gone. He's in prison day. He's out. Masamichi. Everyone is worried about how gloomy you are. Yeah? I told them we should cheer you up. Yeah? Aren't I a genius? Yeah, you are. So he's got a bunch of them around him still. I'm sorry, Takeru, but I can't return for a while. Tell everyone for me. Another outing? Yeah, and a long one. Don't worry. Master Tengen protects this forest, and your mother will come see you again. Even without me, you'll be fine. Panda watching the forest or something? Masamichi will miss you. Then he's crawling into the base of a tree. Okay. And someone has cut a rope to free Panda. Are you sure about this, Kusakabe? Don't tell anyone I helped you. You were caught and used as bait in order to draw out Yaga. I owe him. Go on. Ah, okay. You were caught and used as bait. Okay. I think I get what's going on. It's really alright, huh? This guy isn't your nephew. It's something with your nephew's information. You stay hung up on the dead forever. You can't move to a bright. You can't move on to the future, right? But my younger sister can't go on living without the past, without Takeru's support. Ah, Masamichi. Is that woman my mother? Hey, you catch on quick. I knew it. Aren't I a genius? Oh, no. Wait a minute, Principal Yaga. Oh, wait. Takeru, and then she's hugging him. Are all of them like that? Oh no. So, this creation of the principles, is it like a transplant of a soul into a doll? Is that what I'm looking at here? Just fueled by Kirsten. Okay, we're moving forward a little bit. What's going on here, boys? So she gets out of the chair and she hugs the doll. Takeru. The doll can't remember. I hate to do this, Kusakabe. I understand. It mustn't get out that a fully independent cursed corpse exists. Living with my sister isn't possible. I'm sorry. What are you apologizing for? I'm grateful. I truly am. My goodness. And then thank you. We have Principal walking around and someone is standing on a streetlight. Where are you going without any cursed corpses, Principal Yaga? To see my son. Oh no. I'm guessing he means panda, but that could have multiple meanings. Oh no. You got the death sentence, so allow me to tell you the only way to save yourself. Tell me how to make fully independent artificial cursed corpses. Right here. Right now. You get the pushy moment, Satoru. You get pushy the moment Satoru's gone, huh? Yes, of course. After all, I'm with a veteran sorcerer. It's the other principal. Principal Gakuganji. The old rock guitarist that we saw in the anime. What? No, Yaga's on the floor immediately. No. So, he's got like a big X in his chest right there. Principal, you may go and leave the rest to me, as you wish. The other guy disappears. You replicate soul information from physical information, then import that information to the cursed corpse's cores. But that isn't enough. You must put cores housing 3 highly compatible souls into one cursed corpse. Have the souls constantly observe each other. Only that will stabilize the souls and give rise to self-awareness. Then, in 3 months' time, it will achieve self-sustaining cursed energy. Why tell me now? Why not before? Why didn't you try to live? The other principals kind of shook. It's a curse, Principal Gakuganji. A curse from me to you. And then Panda just arrives on the scene. Principal's gone. Masamichi. And then they see each other. Principal's ready to fight Panda, obviously. He's killed Principal. But Panda, is that a speed blitz by Panda? Why do you not fight? Do you not hate me? I'm not like you humans. Human behaviors don't bind pandas. Besides, you and Masamichi weren't on bad terms, and I bet you just acted on orders for above. To me, you're like a fallen knife. But remember one thing. Even pandas cry. Oh my goodness. What? Principal's gone, sir. Oh my goodness. We haven't even started the next arc yet. I guess we have, but holy crap. Alright. We got 2 to go. Chapter 148. The perfect preparation. And then there's, what is that, 2 babies in a womb? Weird title page cover. Well, look who showed up. Yikes, what a face. That ain't gonna heal. What are you gonna do? Alright. Get Naoya out of there right now. I know he's talking to Maki. You judge women by their faces? I thought you only looked at their asses. I asked you a question, so answer me, scum. Maki, destroy this man. Attack. You can't use curse techniques, and you can't see cursed spirits. All you had going was your face, and now it's red. Oh my goodness. No one will even look in your direction anymore. I've been lonely. Shall I bully you like I used to? Maki is... I think she's over it. So what now? Are you gonna follow Okotsu and Megumi like some lapdog? Say something. Scum. And then Maki's just walking onwards. Maki, have you forgotten? We may not enter the cursed warehouse. And then she's got the key. The clan head says it's alright. The head of the Zane clan? Me? Yep, it was in Naobito's will. No, thank you. It's too much of a hassle. Sorry, but I need you to do it. Naobito said he'd leave the entire Zenin fortune to you, Megumi. That means money and cursed tools, and you'll receive information about the big 3 families and Jujutsu headquarters. The way we operate from now on is going to drastically change. Then you do it, Maki. I'll step down. No one would accept me or follow me the way I am now. You've inherited the family curse technique and learned a domain. And Satoru favored you, so it all stacks up to you being good enough. Barely. But stuff like acceptance, what the people of the Zanian clan think doesn't matter, does it? You'll get all those benefits you mentioned just by becoming the clan head. Maki's looking at herself. I'm still not good enough. I can't create a place where Mai would feel like she belongs. Ushiguro understood. And then I said, come back here. Why are you always like this? For once, make me glad that I gave birth to you. Holy crap. Okay, we're just gonna move past that. Poor Maki, holy crap. So she unlocks the tool warehouse. And then why is her father on the floor there? Father? There are no cursed tools here, Maki. I anticipated what you all would do and emptied it. And then, oh my goodness, Mai is on the floor. Why did you come, you idiot? Mai! You should have told me about this. You're too reckless, Naoya. That's why Megumi Fushiguro is the better choice. Good number are backing him for this chance to repair relations with the Gojo clan. But we too cannot accept leaving the entire fortune to Megumi. Why are you dragging your feet? Because Megumi is building a good relationship with the Noritoshi Kamo. Excuse me? Because Megumi is building a good relationship with Kamo, the next leader of the Kamo clan, and not just the Gojo clan. Oh, wait. They don't... Okay, interesting. That's the third clan. It's not the bad guy. Getting rid of him without a reason will only hurt the Zayn clan standing. Then we would fall behind, shifting in power struggle that's about to come ever since Gojo got sealed. I know that, but why now? Didn't you pay attention to the notice from Jujutsu headquarters? And then we're flashed back to those 5 announcements that got made by the elders. Satoru Gojo has been deemed an accomplice in the Shibuya incident and is thus permanently exiled from the Jujutsu world. Furthermore, removing his seal will be considered a criminal act. We have to take advantage of this. We must execute Megumi Fushiguro, Maki, and Mai as rebels plotting to free Satoru Gojo. Power struggle is in place. Now he is just laughing. Killing one's own daughter would boost credibility. They're so short-sighted. Okay. Yes, even better. It would also strengthen the trust Jujutsu headquarters has in him. But is that alright with Uncle Ogi? It was his idea. Oh, great. That makes it better. Secret art, falling blossom emotion, where with Maki's father. The domain countermeasure falling blossom changes when used in a sword standoff. It covers energy itself in cursed energy to attack anything it comes into contact with. Maya was spared as a bargaining chip in case of an emergency and to combat any unknown cursed tools in Maki's possession. Aware of the contingencies at play, Ogi planned to unleash a single mighty blow. Meanwhile, Maki wields Juzo Kumiya's masterpiece, the cursed tool known as Dragon Bone. It accumulates force and cursed energy and ejects them out the back of the blade in accordance with the user's will. Oh, it's got like rocket thrusters on it. Right. It'll take advantage of the fact that he's unfamiliar with the cursed tool's ability and feign entering a single strike duel while intending to strike a second or third time. Maki's got this, right? Maki's got this. Do you know why the former head of the clan was my older brother, Naobito, and not me? Is it because you're a bastard who is willing to kill children? Oof. Maki's ready to draw. Man's Ogi's going in with a single slash. So Maki changes her grip at the last second to block. And then the sword ignites up. And just cuts his. Oh. Very nice. So the blade, the top of the blade goes flying. Ogi's kind of stunned. And then Maki's coming in for a swing. What is this? Is this a connection? Or is this a highly distorted panel? Somewhat. There's contact. That is all that matters. So blade broke, but he's still swinging it. Did he whip out another one? No, he wait, what did he do? Wait a minute. I think he just used it and slashed anyway, even though it was broken. Why? I thought it broke. But his blade? Okay, just reform. No, it's cursed energy. It didn't reform. Why couldn't I become clan head? Because my children are all worthless. Marky falls? Oh no. Come on. We've got to have some sort of win in all these chapters, right? Right, guys? Marky falls to the ground. Okay. No. It's all going wrong at the start this time, not halfway through. Chapter 149. Believing you had broken my blade, you stepped in close. That's why you're no good. I am not a swordsman, I'm a sorcerer. You cannot judge me by the standards of one who is worthless. That would be absurd. And then he's dragging Maki and Mai away. I'm guessing out of the storeroom. Chapter 149, Perfect Preparation Part 2. Clearly perfect preparation. It's all going so well. As I said, did not become the previous family head because of you two. My older brother's curse technique doesn't have much of a history, so his curse technique was not an important factor in the dispute. As a sorcerer, I have only ever been inferior to him in one aspect, and that is the quality of my children. Children must not hold back their parents. My goodness. Didn't you know? Holding each other back is a virtue in this country. And he just throws them down the stairs. This room is for training and discipline. We keep countless grade 2 and lower cursed spirits here. And then you just hear all of them speaking. I can't hear you. One child's ticket, please. Who is that? How about next week? Apparently I failed. Dad's gone. I'm sorry. I'll repeat your order. Yeah, I'm fine. Oopsie daisy. For now. They are keeping back for fear of me, but soon they will emerge to eat you both. Heavenly restriction, physically gifted. What of those things? Maki's trying to get up. In order to fight, we sorcerers train every day and further reinforce our flesh with cursed energy. Maki, your strength is nothing special compared to others. My goodness. Farewell, you are a stain on my life. My goodness. That's so messed up. So Maki's kind of sitting up and she's got Mai. She's holding like Mai to recover. As usual, you're tough. She can feel her heartbeat. I suspected this would happen someday. This sucks. And then goes in close for the hug. And then, wait, where is she? She's on a beach. What is going on? You probably already understand my curse technique. I can't make anything big or complicated. I'm heavily injured from his cuts. So once I make this, I'll die. Or is she making her own tool for me? Oh no. Goodbye. Good luck on your own. She's walking into the water. Hey, Mai, wait. What are you talking about? Just come back here. I knew a long time ago why twins are inauspicious for sorcerers. To gain something, you must offer something. I'm not just talking about a binding vow. In the same way, suffering makes us stronger. For us twins, that rule doesn't always apply. After all, curse techniques treat identical twins as one individual. Oh, get it? You are me, and I am you. Even if you work insanely hard because you want to get strong, there's no point, because I don't want to get stronger. You don't have a curse technique, but I do, then there's no point. As long as I'm around, you, Maki, will never fully develop. Okay, I get it. Now come back. So Maki's running out. I'll leave only this. Throw the rest away. Grabs her hand. I'll take the cursed energy and everything with me, but promise me one thing. Destroy everything. Just left with a piece of grass, a remnant of her sister. Destroy everything. Everything, big sister. Wake up, my. No. So it looks like Mai has pretty much given the last of her essence into the sword. Or she is the sword now. First tool that Maki will use. They will be complete. No. Wake up, Mai. And Oki is just like, the hell is going on in there? Whoosh. Huge blast. The cursed spirits are gone? How? And then my body remembers, but I tried so hard to forget this fear. Maki? Maki? Oh no. She's been buffed to the max, just like Toji. And this man is getting PTSD right here. Oh my goodness. He wastes no time. Technique release. Blazing courage. Very well. With my own hands, I will burn you to the bone. So let us fight, my worthless We have a Oki is no more. Birds fly away from I'm guessing like the dream where she and Maki were communicating. Mai and Maki. And then Maki is out with the new sword. Mai, let's get started. Oh my goodness, what a way to end the chapters. Oh my goodness. Right. So Jujutsu is going to have a nice centerpiece on next week's MageCast again. Holy crap. What a set of chapters. So we have the Tengen team, Choso and Yuki, split up with Fushiguro, Yuta, and Yuji. However, Yuta is going to gather more intel in the game. So the boys have split up. And then Maki was looking for the weapons. And then Maki has been put through the works just by showing up there. And then Mai gives up herself, become one again. My goodness. What a set of chapters. And we also did get kind of confirmation that Yuji was not born properly. His father was normal, but his mother was supposed to have died. And then I'm guessing Kamo kind of took that opportunity and uh-oh. We were right. We were right. Oh no. Alright. That is definitely it for now. This was a long set of chapters, but there was a lot of text and rules to read through. So we'll be discussing this set of chapters on the next episode of MageCast, which will be out next week. The link will be in the description for that. But that is probably about it for now. This series does not fail to always have something interesting within the chapter. There's always some bit of important information of what's going on. Oh, okay, we're done for now, boys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow for solo leveling. Alright, laters.